Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I'll show you the most famous AI code editor, which is called as Cursor. If you simply search on Cursor AI on Google, the very first link which appears right here, this is the software here, and it's very popular AI code editor similar to VS Code, and it has all the latest AI models such as Claude. So now to install this, as you can see, this is their home page, and they do offer the free version. You can install this by clicking this download for Windows, and this window will appear. So I think it's around about 113 megabytes. So just open this exe file, just run the setup and install this right inside your Windows. So this will be a simple setup process. So simply click on next and simply click on install. So this will start installing this Cursor AI IDE right here inside your machine. So if you go to the pricing model, if you see, they do offer a 2-week pro trial. We can try out this AI IDE for 2 weeks, the pro version, which you will get limited agent request and the tab completions, but it is more than enough to try out. So their pro plan starts with $20 per month and the limits are removed. So you get extended limits, unlimited tab completions, autocomplete and IntelliSense. You also get access to background agents. So it's more than enough. So this is their pro plan, and then it also has the ultra plan as well, which is $200, and it supports all the major AI models such as OpenAI, Claude, Gemini, all the priority access you get. So once it is installed, click the finish button, and this Cursor AI will launch here, and you will be able to generate your source code files. So it will launch automatically. So once it is installed here, so this is the interface, which looks something like this. So you can actually open an existing project by clicking that button, and this will open the, or you can even connect a GitHub repo as well by clicking this button. So here you can clone this from GitHub directly. So for this you just need to allow the permission. Simply grant the access here, and here you just need to paste the GitHub code 316. So once activated, just authorize the access, and now you are successfully connected to your GitHub repo. And here you can actually uh, select whichever project you want to clone, and here you just need to select the destination. So simply select the destination. After that, it will clone your GitHub repo at this address. So it's very easy. The user interface similar to VS Code, it has a simple IDE where you can actually install extensions. All your source code files will right here will display, as you can see in the sidebar section. And right here we have the window to chat here, and here you can automatically, this index.html file is automatically attached to the window, chat window, and here you can access, you can actually ask any sort of question related to this project. You can say, please ex so you can simply say, please explain this code and generate a documentation file, readme file. So basically it will analyze all the code here, and based upon that it will generate a readme file. So as you can see, the speed is tremendous. As you can see, it gets completed, and you get also this option of apply. So this will basically apply this to this markdown file. So it is asking also this question, would you like to create this readme file in your project? So we just say yes, create it. It also asks you follow-up questions as well. This makes it really easy for you to actually create files related to your project. So now it is generating that readme file. So it also uses tokens here. You get 7566 tokens. So once you basically ask a question, it also displays all these tokens while you consume these tokens by asking some questions. So automatically on the left hand side, you will see it created this readme file automatically based upon whatever project yet you have. So you can see that. So you can apply changes or accept. So in this easy way, you can see it created this documentation file here, readme file, which is very much necessary. So it's very easy to use here, this cursor AI, and it uses the agent mode here. You will see here you can even attach images as well. So here you can also select any image file that you want to clone. Let's suppose if you have a interface, UI interface of any, let's suppose I taken the screenshot of google.com. So yes, so we are just asking this question that just make it different HTML file, making this user interface that we attached in the image. So you can even attach images as well. Based upon that image, it will create a file, HTML file, duplicating that interface. So in this way also, you can also attach files, images as well alongside with your questions. So as you can see, it created a brand new file here. So it is writing this code here. You see everything. Either you can accept. So this is, so we also have this background agents as well, which you can do. You can select different kinds of models which are available right here, which is Claude 4, Claude 4 Sonnet. You will see all these models. So you can simply say, you can even launch cursor from the command line as well. So this will be a different video for this. So please open this file in browser. You can ask any sort of question here. Background agents require access to your GitHub account. So you can even do that as well. So we can say, please open this file in browser. So this is all the things that it supports, guys. You can try this for totally free. This is for 2 weeks. It basically provides you with the pro version. You can try this for completely free. Just open your projects, just ask questions. You can attach images as well right here and select whichever thing. And this is available at Cursor AI. Just say Cursor AI. This is their page here. Just download this. software. It's available for Mac operating system, Windows, Linux, everything. It's a cross-platform solution. So once you are happy, you can enroll in their pro version as well. So this is the Cursor AI, which has all the latest models, which is Claude, Gemini, and OpenAI models, which are available in the pro version, but you can definitely try this for completely free. And also check out my website freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of tools.